with the unfinished long dreams. A song, a shared memory, and the weight of unfinished dreams. In a country gripped by turmoil, two friends find solace in music and the hope of reunion in this evocative tale of friendship and resilience. When I went on YouTube to listen to music, Htoo Eain Thin's music was the first to appear. I don't know why, but Starry Night was at the top of the list. The song began with a light, tinkling ting-tong ting-tong. I couldn't identify the instrument before the sweet sound of a flute joined in, and my mind drifted back to my childhood and a dear friend. Starry Night, oh my little dream. Starry Night, oh the hope of life. Back then, I owned a small MP4 player, the height of entertainment technology for us. I'd bought it in a small border town after leaving my remote village, where jobs were scarce. The journey there had taken me across countless valleys and mountains, and I'd worked long days in fields and gardens to afford it. Perhaps that's why I still remember that little device so vividly after all these years. My friend and I listened to the Starry Night countless times. After drinking with friends at gatherings and bars, when the quiet village was asleep and we'd parted ways, we wouldn't go straight home. Instead, we'd stagger towards a tamarind tree a short distance from one of the bars. Under its dark shade, we'd listen to the song, our emotions deeply stirred. Out of the hundreds of songs on that little MP4 player, Starry Night moved us the most. When the flute's instrumental break arrived, I'd get goosebumps, a shiver running down my spine. We'd look up at the sky as we listened, cherishing the song, though I couldn't say why. We were in our early to mid-20s, preparing to step boldly into the world. We both had loving, complete families. Why were we, with our intact families, so drawn to a song about the longing for home, a feeling we hadn't truly experienced? Perhaps we sensed that at some unforeseen point, life might lead us down that path. Or maybe we simply empathized with those who already knew that loneliness. Later, we drifted apart, each of us venturing out to seek better opportunities, to shoulder the burdens of our own lives. Over the years, my listening to the song gradually waned. As I struggled with daily hardships, the memory of the tamarind tree shade began to fade. Starry Night, I miss my distant home. Starry Night, the miles still separate us. The days written with wounds. If they pass, we'll meet again. Though I rarely listen to it anymore, fragments of the lyrics often surfaced in my mind. And with them, the quiet thought, one day. Then, a dark age descended upon us all. The entire country was plunged into chaos. I returned to my village and joined the protest marches. My friend had also come back. In those early days, we walked many roads together, demanding the return of the light, our life, which we wouldn't allow anyone to seize, no weapon to dominate. One day, strangers came and took me away. They put me in a room, locked the door, and left. I fell asleep. In my dreams, my friend would sometimes visit. He told me he was unemployed now, that he'd left the office behind. Many months later, I awoke. The world was still shrouded in darkness. I left again, going even further from home. I lost contact with my friend. One night, on a whim, I looked at his Facebook page. I wanted to know what he'd been doing while I was gone. Scrolling through his old posts, I found something that struck me. A fragment of a quote from Tara Minute Wise novel. A man must have gone to university, fought in a war, traveled the sea, and been to prison. He remembered that I often recited those lines when I was drunk. He added that because of this, he wasn't worried about me. Starry Night, we'll meet again. On a truly starry night, it will be beautiful. On the dusky road, I wait every day. Oh, my hopes, and the times to return home. That night, I listen to the Starry Night over and over. Painfully alone, the nights I wake are still dark. I want to go home, but with endless long dreams. Night I wait.
Ain't